Parents, when was the moment you saw your child's spirit break? My 10-year-old daughter Emma had been secretly learning sign language for 6 months because her new classmate Zoe was deaf. Emma spent her allowance on sign language books and watched YouTube tutorials every night after dinner, practicing the same phrases over and over until her fingers cramped. She never told me why she was doing it. I just noticed her making weird hand gestures at breakfast and figured it was some TikTok trend. Sometimes I'd catch her signing to herself in the mirror, mouthing words silently with intense concentration. Emma had always been the type of kid who noticed the overlooked ones. In second grade, she befriended the boy everyone avoided because he smelled like cigarettes. Last year, she invited the girl with thick glasses and no friends to her birthday party. But this was different. This was months of dedicated, secret effort. Then Emma came home crying one Tuesday, her backpack thrown carelessly by the door instead of hung up properly like usual. Through her tears, she explained that Zoe ate lunch alone every day because nobody could talk to her. The other kids weren't mean. They just didn't know how to communicate, so they avoided her instead. "I want to be her friend, Mom, but I'm not good enough yet," Emma sobbed, showing me her notebook filled with hand-drawn diagrams of sign language positions. "I keep messing up the alphabet and I don't know enough words yet." I had no idea she'd been working so hard for someone else. The notebook was thick, pages covered in Emma's careful handwriting. "Hello, wave hand, thank you, touch chin, move forward, friend, hook index fingers together." She'd been building a vocabulary just to reach one person. That weekend, I secretly called Zoe's mom and explained what Emma had been doing. We arranged a play date. When Zoe walked into our house Saturday afternoon, Emma's face lit up like Christmas morning. She started signing slow and clumsy, but Zoe's eyes went wide with joy. For the first time in months, someone her age was trying to communicate in her language. They spent 3 hours together. Emma's broken sign language mixed with drawing pictures, charades, and playing board games where words didn't matter. I watched through the kitchen window as they built a fort in the backyard. Emma carefully finger-spelling words she'd practiced, Zoe patiently correcting her mistakes with encouraging smiles. Monday morning, Emma practically bounced to school, her sign language notebook tucked carefully in her backpack. She'd been practicing new phrases all weekend. "Wanna play? You're funny. See you tomorrow." She was finally ready to sit with Zoe at lunch and show her months of secret preparation. But when Emma got to the cafeteria, Zoe was surrounded by a group of 5 girls from their class, the popular ones who usually sat together gossiping about who liked who and planning weekend sleepovers. Emma walked over, lunch tray trembling slightly in her hands, ready to show off her hard-earned sign language skills. That's when she heard Jessica, the unofficial leader of the group, say, "We learned some signs online this weekend. Look how easy it is." The whole group started signing to Zoe, their movements fluid and confident. They'd apparently spent one weekend watching the same YouTube videos Emma had been studying for 6 months, but they were naturally better at it. "Your hair looks pretty," one girl signed perfectly. "Want to sit with us every day?" signed another. Zoe was beaming, surrounded by animated conversations in her own language, finally included in the social circle she'd been watching from afar all year. Emma stood there holding her lunch tray, watching other kids effortlessly do what she'd struggled with for months. Zoe was so happy and busy with her new friends, laughing at their jokes and teaching them new signs, that she didn't even notice Emma standing there. My daughter spent lunch in the bathroom, crying because her 6 months of secret hard work had been replaced in one weekend by kids who learned it as a fun group activity, not a mission of friendship. When she got home, she threw her sign language notebook in the trash.